because you need a spinning yarn to gather up the other fibres. Okay, so if you don't have that twisting around, nothing will happen. And as that spins around, it gathers up these fibres here and it twists them around each other and makes a thread. You can see how that's all happening. You can spin other fibres, but the woolen fibre is a lovely fibre to work with because of the way it grows. And these fibres hook onto each other, and how that happens is if you put one of these very, very fine fibres under a microscope, you'll see here that it's magnified and it grows in a cell pattern, and each cell has a little rough edge on it. Very minute, and you can't feel that, but those little rough edges cling to each other and drag the fibres through. And you just mould that back with your fingers like that. And you've got control over this. If you've got your wool nice and tidy in your hand, you can make this all the same thickness, nice and smooth. You can make it thick, or you can just make it rough, which gives your garment a nice rustic look. It would depend on what you want to make from the wool that you're spinning and what type of wool you are spinning, whether you're spinning coarse wool, which is usually made for heavy garments like jackets or blankets, things like that, and you find merino, you can make your nice garments from that. Okay, some crossbreds are very nice and fine as well. So you can see how that's all happening there. Okay, it won't break unless you get too thin, and then you're in trouble because that will just keep getting pulled in there and you'll lose the end, and it's very hard to find it. So if you do decide to stop, you just lay it back on your fibres and away it goes again. There we go. Now the next step that you want to do is, when you've got your bobbin